It's Trey J, and today I want to talk about the state of the Wii U as a whole. This is Black Ops 2 gameplay, TDM on Raid, for the Wii U actually. I picked this up because obviously they don't have Black Ops 2 for any of the new consoles, and I want to play this game again. As far as the gameplay is concerned, it's pretty much the same as 360 and all that kind of stuff. It's really fun. Unfortunately, there's no DLC, but the single player is the same, and the multiplayer, the default multiplayer is the same, and so is zombies. I think kids on here, on this multiplayer for the Wii U, are, just as bad as they are on PS3. So anyway, I'm using the PDW and just pooping on them. But the main topic I want to talk about was the actual state of the entire console as a whole, the Wii U. Now, here it is. It's 2014, the summer of 2014. The Wii U has been out for almost 2 years. And I only have 6 games that I bought, and they're all major releases. They're all titles that I'm interested in. And then I also have the Xbox One, of course, and I have 8 titles for that. That game's been out for a year less than the Wii U, and I have 8 titles for it. They're major releases, and they're games that I'm interested in. So that's just one thing. The software library for the Wii U is a little bit slim. Later on this year, of course, I'm getting Super Smash Bros., the new one that's coming out, and I'm super excited for that game. It's going to be a really good one. That's going to help the Wii U out a lot. Also, next year, I'm getting the new Star Fox game, and of course, the Legend of Zelda game, which is going to help the Wii U out tremendously. That's going to be an amazing title. And games like that, like Zelda, Mario, stuff like that. Those are the games and the reasons that I buy the Wii U. Because you can't get those kind of games on the PS4 or the Xbox One. You just can't. And that's just the thing about Nintendo. And that's why I'm going to continue to buy their consoles and play their games. Because of those franchises. I've loved them since I was a kid, and I will continue to love them, for the foreseeable future. And that's one thing. I will never buy the PS4. And that's just because, the PS4 exclusives are not even tempting enough for me to buy the PS4. You got Little Big Planet, you got Uncharted, Infamous, and a few others. And to me, that's just not worth it. The Wii U exclusives are a lot more than any of those titles or any of those other consoles. And of course, the Xbox One, the exclusives for that, in my opinion, are much better. You have games like Titanfall, Forza, and of course Halo 5. So, in my opinion, you get the same games also with PS4, Call of Duties, Battlefields, all that kind of stuff. So, in my opinion, there's no point buying the PS4. So, the only consoles I really need would be the Wii U and the Xbox One to play my full range and scope of games that I want to play. But as far as the Wii U is concerned, Nintendo has actually labeled their console a failure. So, in my opinion, that's a major epic failure right there. How are they going to continue to sell their console, their main video game console, if they've already labeled it a failure? Why would customers want to continue to buy that? There's no point. And that's the way a lot of these games too. How are they going to continue to sell these games well if the console they're for is a failure? That just kind of makes the game a failure, and that's just unfortunate to hear that. That's really dumb for the company to actually do that for their main company or their main brand. It's just dumb. As far as the Xbox and Microsoft is concerned, they knew that they were getting, as far as sales are concerned, they were getting whooped by PlayStation. PlayStation's been outselling the Xbox One for months and months and months by, huge figures. Microsoft, they found new ways to combat that. They essentially, I hear this guy knifing the statue over here, and I'm like, what the heck is he doing? I'm looking for him. Just being an idiot. Anyway, yeah, so Xbox, they never labeled their consoles a failure. They knew they were lagging behind and everything, but you know what they did? They found a solution for the problem, and that's what they did. Basically, they went back to the core value for the video game system is video games, and not just entertainment, video games. They dropped the console price down from 500 to 400 and made the games run smoother and everything. And, in the month of May, sales were good, but in the month of June, ever since they did that, sales have doubled. So that's just the results of that. I think if Nintendo had done something along those lines as far as like improve their console or some kind of online service as best they could, drop the price, whatever, and not label their consoles a failure, they could have had the same results that Xbox One did. I think that would have helped out tremendously. So, in my opinion, Microsoft made the right move, and Nintendo made the wrong move. But, you know, obviously the games are still fun to play on the console, and I'm going to always play them for the foreseeable future. But anyway, thanks for watching. I went 30 and 6, and yeah, you guys have a good day.